Mathews V3, 27, set at 28.5 draw, pulling about 50 pounds right now. Arrows are about 420 grains. Just working on getting it sighted in. Doing a little testing with it. See what poundage we want to pull it at. Got a CBE sight. Whisker biscuit. Feel like it's a pretty good hunting combination. It's 3 pins. It's enough to get out 40+ yards. It's pretty much any place I hunt. It's about the max shot I'm looking to take. Like these morel targets. Arrows pull pretty easy in the grand scheme of it all, compared to a lot of other ones I've had. Got the collars, a little bit more front weight, also helps offset it. Running some 5mm carbon arrows, 400s right now. Got some 4mm being worked on, but for the time being, this works for practice. Once those get done, we'll fine-tune the bow to those, so it's optimized for what we're actually going to shoot and hunt with. Now the draw cycle's nice. It's pretty smooth in the grand scheme of it all. It is harder than the Hoyt RX4. It has a lot easier cam. So it's got a little hump right there towards the end. The back wall is nice. It just sits right there in the valley once it comes over. Like I say, nice easy pull out, which is fantastic. A lot of other people like the drop weight rests, which I hear work good. I've never tried one myself. I just like the whisker biscuit because it contains the arrow. It's simplistic. There's not really a lot of parts that can fail. I say these arrows are a little heavier than what I'm going to be shooting, so I'm not going to do any final tweakings and adjustments on my sight. I just want to get in the ballpark. I'm going to start using the arrows I'm going to be hunting with. They're going to be pretty much 400 grains on the button, so plus being a little smaller diameter. So I don't want to move things around multiple times for multiple setups. I wanted to square it in one time, get it running optimized. I mean, the back wall on this thing is great. It just sits here and there's no effort to hold it at all. But it does have a heck of a hump right there. Boom. And it just drops right into that valley and sits. Overall weight's not bad. With full setup without arrows in it, a little over 6 pounds. Feels heavier in the hand. I have the identical setup with the Hoyt RX4 Alpha. Same rest, same sight, almost identical stabilizers. And the Mathews just feels a lot heavier in your hand. They should be fairly comparable. The bow-wise themselves, the Mathews is like 4.29 pounds bare, and the Hoyt's like 3.8 or something to that effect. So at the end of the day, what, less than half a pound. But it just seems like a lot more when you got it in your hand. I mean, this is 27-inch axle to axle, but it's stable. I'm not hunting with it, I'm not zigzagging around with it. I mean, it just comes right up and stays right there. I had a triax before. I feel like the triax wandered a lot more, even though it was a 28. I had a Halon 32. It was a great bow. Just a little tall for stands. Wanted to get something a little shorter for working in ground blinds and whatnot. Hopefully I'll get the RX4 out here in a few days, get that set up and give a comparison between the two. But overall, I can't really complain about any part of this bow. Holds nice, feels great in the hand, quiet, accurate. I would definitely recommend it. Definitely buy it again.